The night had fallen as the old-fashioned circus train chugged into town, its bell tolling with an unsettling clang. The freak show had arrived. Hushed whispers and uneasy glances greeted its arrival. The traveling circus was notorious, known for its bizarre and eerie performances that left townsfolk both entranced and terrified. But tonight it felt different, darker. The ringmaster, a gaunt figure named Fallen, stood out as the circus's most unsettling feature. With his demonic grin stretching unnervingly wide and eyes that gleamed like burning coals, he exuded an aura of malevolence. His laughter, a bone-chilling cackle, echoed across the empty streets, drawing the curious and the brave to the show. The circus tent loomed over the town like a sinister omen, its striped fabric casting long, menacing shadows. As the first patrons entered, they were greeted by a scene of grotesque spectacles, contorted performers with skin stretched too tight, twisted clowns with eyes devoid of sanity, and acrobats who defied gravity with an unnerving precision. Each act was more macabre than the last, but the audience remained spellbound, laughter spilling uncontrollably from their lips. The audience was under a spell of hypnosis so deep that they couldn't tear their eyes away from the horrific acts. Fallen had perfected the art of the hypnotic charm, his voice a sinister lullaby that lulled people into a trance where fear was replaced by relentless, hollow laughter. They spent money without hesitation, their wallets seemingly drained by an invisible force. As the night progressed, the crowd's reactions grew increasingly bizarre. Parents laughed as their children cried, and couples clung to each other in terror while chuckling maniacally. The carnival music, a discordant symphony of shrieking violins and hollow drums, played on repeat, heightening the unnerving atmosphere. Behind the scenes, the reality of the circus was far more sinister. Those who vanished from the audience were not merely lost, they were claimed by the circus itself. The performers were bound by an ancient curse, their twisted forms a testament to the price they paid for their servitude. Each missing person became part of the circus's grotesque collection, a new attraction for the next night's show. In a dark corner of the tent, a lone woman named Evelyn watched in growing horror. She had come to the show out of curiosity, but the more she witnessed, the more she felt a gnawing dread. Her once curious amusement turned to panic as she noticed a pattern among the missing familiar faces, now absent, replaced by more sinister figures in the audience. Desperate to escape, Evelyn tried to leave, but the tent's exit seemed to shift, elongating into a never-ending hallway. The laughter of the entrance crowd grew louder, becoming a maddening cacophony that seemed to echo from every direction. Her attempts to call for help were drowned out by the hypnotic music and the unrelenting giggles. As she stumbled through the labyrinth of the circus, Evelyn caught sight of Fallen in the center of the tent, his demonic grin widening. He seemed to notice her fear, savoring it with palpable delight. The ringmaster approached, his presence a dark cloud that loomed over her fragile sanity. "You should have stayed," Fallen's voice boomed, as cold and sharp as the steel of a guillotine. "The show has just begun." With a final, harrowing laugh, Evelyn felt her will slip away, her mind succumbing to the same hypnotic enchantment that had claimed so many before her. Her screams dissolved into maniacal laughter as she joined the crowd, now a part of the twisted spectacle that would lure new victims to their doom. The circus packed up at the dawn, leaving behind a town now haunted by the missing. The freak show moved on, its sinister laughter fading into the distance, leaving only the chilling reminder of what awaited those who dared to seek its horrors. And so, with each new town, the freak show continued its malevolent journey, an endless parade of terror and madness, with Fallen and his cursed troupe ever ready to claim new souls for their diabolical performances.